Hi there, Jeffrey Rhoades from Experimental Homesteader, Exotic Gardening, and Sheri and Richerson.com. Please subscribe. Hit that join button, join our membership. Well, had a long day yesterday. Did basically 12 hours yesterday at work because I got pulled over to Sparta for about 6 hours to do longboards. And yesterday was a disaster anyways. I got there yesterday morning and they hadn't picked my shelves yet. The person who was supposed to pick them left. The other person that normally covers for her wasn't there, so third shift basically had no one to pick the shelves. So they decided they were going to have somebody from kitting do it. Evidently that person didn't get started on it until after lunch, so it was like 1:30 before they wound up getting the shelves. So I finished at Sparta, came back over to the building about 2:30, and they had been working on them for about an hour. They had cell 1 done. So Jessica and I worked on them. She left about 5:30, something like that, and I stayed till 7:30 to get everything finished, make sure everything was in good shape for Monday. But it was rough yesterday. Today wasn't too bad of a morning. It was still a little chilly, but it was warming up. I think got up to about 50 degrees today before it started raining. And I managed to get the one burn pile taken care of, burnt up everything that was out there, and grabbed a couple of things out of the basement that were trash that I threw on the pile, burnt up. I managed to get the water softener that's down in the basement tipped over so as to empty all the water out of it. Since we're having work done down there, I could just dump the water and let it drain out and dry up down there. So hopefully I'll be able to get that water softener out of the basement now. I'm not sure. I'm not sure how heavy it is without the water in it. I know it was pretty heavy with the water. But hopefully I can get it out of there. I've got several other things that need to come up and out of there. Some more trash that needs to be burnt, but I'm getting there. We also went to Tractor Supply, and they had some maturing chicks. They were getting rather large. They were trying to get rid of them. We got a really good deal on the chickens. We picked up 10 for ourselves. We got 20 for our neighbor.
And we missed the auction of the century, maybe.
Oh.
Shipshawana was selling pregnant cows today.
Okay.
$2 each to $50 each. That's not per pound. That's
per
animal.
Wow.
And they were dairy cows that were pregnant.
Okay, well.
$2 each to $50 each. That is an insane price, and if I would have been there, we would have been bringing a dairy cow home.
We're not set up for a dairy cow. We are not set up for a cow.
I don't care. For that price, I'll be set up for a cow.
But
that's a good price.
Yeah. The chicks that we got, they're actually meat birds that we picked up.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what the beef farmers know.
Yeah.
The dairy farmers.
Yeah.
To be letting their pregnant cows
go at auction for that kind of price. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because the last time I checked on a baby cow, and this was a baby that's still being bottle fed, they were $75 a piece.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Well, it may have just been somebody that was getting out of the business. I don't know. It's hard to say.
They were sure taking a loss.
Yeah. Well, I mean that's. But we heard some information earlier this evening, basically talking about inflation and the cost of meat going up. Beef and pork, it's predicted the price is going to go up by about 20% more than it already is. Chicken is supposed to be going up by about 70%. So this was part of the reason. I mean, we didn't know about this earlier when we went ahead and got these chickens, but we were already thinking about, getting some chickens for meat, so that we could stock up our freezer with some chicken later on. And so we'd gotten these 10, and then we found out about the price increase, the potential increase that could happen. And it definitely makes us think, that we're on the right track of raising some chickens of our own to butcher and freeze and provide us with our own source of meat, so that we don't have to deal with the grocery stores, because the price is just getting ridiculous. Based on some prices that we'd looked at before, we're looking at, chicken being at about $11 a pound, if this price goes up like it's saying that it will. Right now you could get, a good steak for, less than that. So, chicken used to be cheap. It's getting outrageous because everybody's trying to switch over to chicken away from beef and pork. They want to eat healthier, and they think chicken is the solution. But, they may be pricing themselves out of the competition. Pork is probably going to be a lot cheaper than anything else coming up. Even at a 20% increase, it'll still be cheaper. I happen to like pork, so I'll be happy. But we're doing what we can. I'm still working on trying to get the small garden cleaned up and ready for the cover over the framework out there. I would have possibly put it up today, except that, well, there was enough wind. I thought about not doing the burn pile, but I went ahead and did it anyways, even though there was some wind. But the wind was enough that definitely not putting the cover on that framework. So I may be able to get to it tomorrow. I may take a little bit of time out from my working in the basement to go out there and put the cover on, if it's not windy tomorrow. It's supposed to be a little bit warmer. It's supposed to be a nice day, sun shining, that type of stuff. So hopefully I'll be able to get the animals out again tomorrow, maybe get the cover on that greenhouse cold frame, and maybe get some more stuff out of the basement and be ready for the work that's being done, and be able to get some, rest before I start work on Monday again, because this is going to be a brutal week. We are working Saturday this next week, so it's going to be a long week. So, but anyways, I think that's going to do it for today. Please subscribe, hit that join button, join our membership, give us thumbs up, thumbs down, comments below, we'll see everybody tomorrow. Stay safe out there.